when you're only pleasing others to get around, and it's just like it's been my way of just getting around, not in a way of like I'm like using people, because like that's something that I want. Like, no, that's not who I am. I want, just for the sake of not being alone, for the sake of not being lonely, and just being this like kind of like a facade, but like and like in a way that it's like you're reflectioning off the other person, and like whether that's family, friends, and stuff like that. It like needs to stop, because it's like, who are you whenever that person isn't around? Like, who are you when you're on your own, when that person leaves, when you leave that person's life, when you leave each other? Then you find yourself in a situation where you're like, I don't know who I am. Like, I just I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am really worth. I don't know who I'm meant to be. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I love. I don't even know what I really love. I don't know. It's scary. It's not a good feeling. It's something that I'm currently struggling with. And is the fact that like I you have to say with yourself, and you have to filter out every single person, and just sit with yourself and really ponder about all the things that you love to do, and all the things that you like, and are of your interest, that's in your heart, and not in someone else's. But it needs to stop. That's one thing that like I'm trying to do right now, is just stop pleasing others, because you know at the end of the day, like at the end of my life, at the end of everyone's life, you're gonna have yourself, and no one can live your life but freaking you, as cliche as that sounds, but it's the truth. And it's like, you need to do you need to do what you want to do, and that what feels right. And also, I'm also a person, another huge thing for like a person pleaser, is the fact that like you it's hard to say no. And it's like, no, like it has to stop. Like, you can say no, like I can say no. And that is a huge rule of like life, is saying no. Cannot say yes to everything. Cannot be saying yes to everything, because then we're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we say yes, and we're like, oh, okay, so I said yes, and now I don't know how to get out of this damn situation. Now I don't know how to get out of this situation. This is a mess. This is not who I am. This is not where I should be. This is something that I should not be doing. And it's like, I do not want to put myself in that predicament. I don't want to do that. So it's like, no. Enough is enough with all the yeses. Like, there has to be a no. There has to be a part in my life, a part in your life, where you're just rejecting. Not reject like in a battle, but like, just saying no. Say no, getting accustomed to saying no. It's like thought, and like this voice in her that's like, any like sign of like, or thing of rejection that we give off, or that we do, is like disrespectful. It's coming off as like rude, or like you say like no, or like no thank you, like I don't want to do that. We set a tone in our minds that like, oh, like, oh, it sounds rude, or it's disrespectful, or it's like it's mean. It's like that person's not gonna like you anymore if you say no. If you don't please that person, they're not gonna like you anymore. Which is not true. Promise you, like, no. Like, that's something that I'm struggling with right now. It's like saying freaking no. Like, just say no. Just walk away from that person. Just like, you don't have to stay. You gotta grow. You have to show people who you are. You can't be a mirror, a reflection of others. Like, it's just not good. And one good thing that I was like thinking about actually right now is like, you know what? It's like you're like holding a mirror and you don't want to show yourself because you're scared that whatever that person sees is someone that they're not gonna like, something that they're not gonna like, and it's just like, who cares? Like, okay, if they don't like you, if they don't like you, they don't like, like your style, the way you look and stuff like that, then okay, then whatever. Then there's many other people. There's 8 billion people on this earth. As I'm saying this, I'm saying it all to myself. Like 8 billion people on this earth, and you really care what that one person thinks. You really care what that crowd of people think, or like whatever. Like, okay, they're not for you then. You're not for that person, and that's fine. Like, take that mirror, go to the next room, put it facing yourself, and then you sit there and then you just analyze it. Like, you just sit there and you see yourself, look at yourself, and something that I did, that honestly, like, I felt like I really needed to do, in the process of, like, finding myself, because, you're finding yourself every single day. So, I would just, like, wrote down, see if I could find it. That man up there. Where is it? Oh, this stuff. I'm trying to find it. I'm finding it. Oh, shoot, wait, it's not even on this one. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It's not even in this book. It's not even in that one. It's in my other one. But anyway, it's like a page where I just have like things that I love, the things that I love doing, the things that I love, the things that that I like, that that build me, and like as a person, and the interests that I have, that you have, like, that I have, that no one else's, just yourself, and filtering out everyone else, just sitting down, taking the time to just like filter out like social media completely, and like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and everything. Like, just let it all go and just sit down with yourself and just really ponder on the things that you love and the things that you don't like. Like, I would find myself like being like sitting down, I'll like have a conversation with someone, they're like bringing up like, oh, like, I really love this, I really love doing this, I really love how this tastes, and like whatever, and I'm just like, oh, and then immediately I'm like, oh my gosh, oh yes, I love that, so much, I love this. I actually, that's like my favorite too. And then that topic is over, and in my head I'm like, wait, so what just took over? Like, I actually don't like that. Actually, like, why the hell did I just lie so hard like that? Like, I don't like that, actually. Sorry to break it to myself, but I don't like that, actually. And it's like, okay, the people pleasing needs to stop. Enough. It's damaging. It's definitely damaging to your identity. It's definitely damaging as to who you are as a person, and yeah, that's something that I had in my heart to say. But yeah, I'm done.